comic book movie in theaters. It's a little something. It's called Avengers: Infinity War. It is the 19th movie in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It's been out for 10 days. A few of you might have heard of it because it's about to cross $1 billion worldwide at the box office.
Haven't seen it yet? Wonder if it's worth the trip or your money? Here with the answer is our movie critic from Paul's Trip to the Movie. Say hi to Paul McGuire Grimes.
Hello. Hi, Paul. Great to see you. All right, tell us about this Avengers movie.
This is the 19th movie. It is 2.5 hours long, but it flies by and it leaves you wanting more.
Really?
Yes. So in this one, you really have all of our favorite Marvel characters coming together for the first time. You got like Robert Downey Jr., Chris Pratt, Chris Evans, Chris Hemsworth, you know, Chadwick Boseman, and then Josh Brolin plays this big villain named Thanos. And it's fun to see all these characters come together when they don't really know each other. Like, we know all these characters, but in a world they don't. So you have like Thor meeting the Guardians of the Galaxy, and the egos that come into play there is very funny.
So there's a part of me that thinks that that would be very exciting. The concern would be that you could screw that up because of the lack of chemistry, that it could feel clumsy, does it?
It doesn't feel clumsy. They end up being separated into like groups, going from kind of one subplot to the next, so you really only see them a fraction of the time that you're really used to because there are so many characters in this.
This is the first of a two-part movie?
Yes.
This is the 19th of a 19-part with the first of the
There'll
two-part?
be part 20 will be next year.
Okay.
So that's the kind of thing to remember going into this, is that it doesn't necessarily feel like a complete movie, and it will leave you on a massive cliffhanger at the end. Which kind of bugged me.
Yeah.
I wanted a little bit more closure, and you're not sure, like, did I just see what I just saw, or what's going on there?
I like that.
I wanted more definitive, bolder choices to really bring out the emotions that I think they were going for in setting up the whole movie.
Ticket stubs?
So I'm giving it 3.5 out of 5. I love the Marvel movie, so I went in really enjoying it to begin with, but there's things that could have been better. I think kids will like it. It's a little bit darker because of the war, and there are some swears. So I just wanted to let
Uncle Paul sent me a message for my little guy so that I could be warned going in. It's very good.
Be careful.
Here's something I don't plan on watching with my 5-year-old son. It is now streaming on Netflix called Wild Wild Country.
Yes, this is a 6-part docu-series on Netflix, and it's about this small town called Antelope, Oregon, and what happened when this community of the Roshnishis moved into this area and really took over, and how the residents of Antelope tried to drive them out.
This is a cult?
Well, that's what the documentary asks, is this religious organization a cult or not? Because it's different than what we believe in, but is that the bad thing? So as it starts, they are very much a group led in meditation, yoga, spirituality, to the point where you kind of feel like, I think I could belong to this group. And as the series starts going, you know that there's a fall coming, a fall from grace for the guru Bhagwan and his secretary Anand Sheila. And what happens throughout this is bizarre, fascinating. It leaves you guessing the whole time.
I like that you're giving us some advice on how to watch this, because when you hear 6 episodes, you think, like, let's get her done.
Yeah. But then, like, I didn't want to binge it. I kind of did 2 at a time, because after a while, it's like, this is too much. I'm going to drink the Kool-Aid by the time this is over. Like, I can't handle that right now.
Paul was worried about joining a now defunct cult. You know, that's
and you know that it's defunct from the beginning, so you're like, what's going to take them down? And who do I trust throughout all of this? Do you trust the guru? Do you trust the secretary? And why do they still all love this 30 years later?
Boy, and really having you ask a lot of questions, that is a great documentary. That's what it does. Thank you, Paul.
You're welcome.
Ooh, I'm excited. I got to watch that one.
You should visit Paul's website. It's paulstriptothemovies.com for more movie reviews, and listen to his podcast, All Things Streaming. There you can hear his thoughts on the very latest streaming movies and shows. We've got a link to that on our website. You can also listen to Paul on the Colleen and Bradley Show on My Talk 107.1 every Friday.
He is very busy. Twins